For the seventh consecutive year, the Northwestern men's basketball team started their season 1-0, but tonight the win wasn't pretty. After an abysmal first half offensively, it was the big man Alex Ola who came out to play in the second half, leading the Cats to victory. The Wildcats also received a stellar contribution from freshman point guard Bryant McIntosh, who scored 12 points and had no turnovers in 35 minutes of play. His play is the silver lining for the Cats as they get ready to head to Mexico. From Welsh Ryan Arena, I'm Jacob Murphy, NNN Sports. Last year, Northwestern softball reached the NCAA regional final for the sixth time in the last 10 seasons, capping what was a successful 35-18 season. But like any college team, they lost major contributors, including 4 from last season's starting 9. And they began 2015 facing some of the biggest names in collegiate softball. In Tempe, Arizona, the Wildcats had a perfect start, winning both matchups on Friday. They handled the Tar Heels with a big fifth inning and then dismantled UC Santa Barbara in a run-rule 13-4 win. Andrea DePrima knocked in 4 runs and the victory. Saturday and Sunday, though, would be far less successful. It began with an absolute heartbreaker. Down to their final strike, Texas hit a 2-run walk-off homer to win. Later that day, the Cats were blown out by an impressive second-ranked Oregon team. Looking to salvage a winning record, the Cats gave Cal a 5-run lead early and were unable to come back, putting their record at 2-3 to start the year. Head coach Kate Drohan and infielder Andrea Filler spoke about how they think the weekend went and what's in store for a team Drohan called the deepest it's ever been. That brings us to the stat of the week, 10 minutes and 47 seconds. That's the length of Northwestern's field goal drought in Tuesday's game. Sparty hit 8 threes in that stretch, coming from 4 different players. At the same time, the Wildcats turned the ball over 9 times, not helping their cause. Vic Law's layup with 17 minutes left in the game ended the drought and led to a decent 30-point second half for the Cats. On Thursday, Brandon Magalonis threw a 2-hit complete game shutout, his first and only of his career, with only 91 pitches in his NCAA leading 16th start of the season. He struck out 7 and also was named the Big Ten Pitcher of the Week for his performance, his first such award this season. On the heels of an improved 2014 campaign, Coach Michael Moynihan and the women's soccer team brought in a recruiting class ranked in the top 15 nationally by Top Drawer Soccer. The 11 new Wildcats include 2 of the top 32 recruits in the country. Northwestern returns to action this fall. Welcome back to Sports Night. Coming at you now is a collection of the best plays from this week. And if you didn't know, we do this every week.
We do, and we're going to go quickly into number 3.
Perhaps the most memorable moment from Chris Collins' first season with Northwestern was their upset victory in Madison last January. Drew Crawford, a name we haven't uttered in a while, put up 30 points in the surprising win. On Saturday, the Cats looked to repeat history at the Kohl Center, but the 5th-ranked Badgers proved too much. Let's look at the highlights. The Badgers picked up their 9th conference win with ease. Sam Decker and Bronson Koenig led all scorers with 16 points each. Wisconsin out-rebounded the Cats 39-25. And as you can see, Northwestern continued to struggle offensively, shooting just under 40% from the field. Alex Ola and Bryant McIntosh paced the Wildcat attack, which proved to be lacking against the Badger team that's now off to one of its best starts in school history. He's no stranger to this studio. Ben Gorin from WNR Sports joins me now to break down the season that was for Northwestern softball. Now, Ben, it was certainly a disappointing end to the season, being swept in the first weekend of the NCAAs. In your opinion, what specifically went wrong for the Cats this weekend?
The team that showed up to South Bend was just so injured.
They bounced back nicely from a 3-9 start to finish the year at 28-23 overall. Knowing that, would you consider the season a success for Kate Drohan?
I don't think it is, and it feels really unfair to say that it's not a success.
Next year, this team loses some major contributors, including Andrea DePrima and Olivia Deere. What do you see to be the biggest challenge for this team next season?
I think they have to replace a lot of power.
Well, Ben, thanks as always for stopping by. You can check out his work at WNRsports.com.